Baku, you can proceed to the gate. Gate 17, Baku.
Next stop, Baku. And we have arrived at Baku, Azerbaijan. Pretty impressive airport, first impression. We're here for like 3 days, so probably just gonna like see around Baku, as we're kinda tired. So probably gonna spend 3 days in Baku to see what's around. And yeah, just arrived at the city center of Baku. I think I won't be able to use the pocket a lot here because it's quite strict with like video taking, so I might just use my phone for most of it. Yeah, now at Baku city center. Looks a lot like Europe, bro. First stop in Baku, a roastery. Very nice. Got a hot chocolate with ice cream. Nice cafe, bro. It's the second day in Baku now. Kemarin I didn't record a lot, so kena tagor merakam, and we didn't do a lot anyway. Basically just went to the city, checked in hotel, slept, then had dinner malam. Baku is looking like Europe. Very interesting architecture. It's like Turkish people with Parisian architecture. A lot of people, it's the weekend long, so, and our hotel's like right in the middle of the city center. Currently at Nizami Street, basically like the main shopping street here in Baku. On the way to all the attractions at the old town. Probably gonna get cafe or lunch first. Let's see what Baku has to offer. At our first stop of the day, get some coffee and croissant for a few. Very nice cafe. Azerbaijan is pretty modern. Baku itself, orang muda. Pretty cool. It's like Europe, literally. We've arrived at our first stop of our tour, which is the Maiden Tower. I don't know what's inside. We bayar pula masuk. It's like 15 manat, which is like 8 pounds. Might not go in, so I don't even know what's inside. Behind me was the Juma Mosque, one of the older mosques here in the old town. Now just walking through the streets of the old town, the Icheri Sheher. Quite peaceful, so ramai orang. Behind me is the palace of the Shirvanshahs. Again, bayar. Probably not gonna go inside. It's like the main attraction here in Baku, apart from the flame towers. You can get a good view of the flame towers from up here. Yeah. Quite cool. Not that many tourists, relatively. Yeah. Would be cool to go inside. Mahal, like 8 pounds. Right outside the palace, there's like a cool miniature book museum. We've arrived at the top where you can see the panoramic view of Baku from the Caspian Sea to the flame towers there right behind me. Quite a hike, but it's a beautiful day. Quite hot. I mean, not that hot, windy, so it's nice weather. Not that much people. Pretty chill. Baku looks like a nice place. Very cool, very cool. On the way down now from the panoramic view, down to the seafront, ada Baku Promenade. Apparently this whole like Anone is the Baku city circuit. Like basically just walk through most of the city circuit. The F1 circuit. It's pretty cool. They've been investing a lot in like sports tourism. I think Europa League final was here as well for a few years ago. Chelsea Arsenal. Behind me is the Azerbaijan Carpet Museum. It just looks like a carpet. It's near the promenade, the waterfront. So let's check it out. Lunch break at 7:30 p.m. at the Dennis Mall. Good view outside. Almost sunset. Here at the waterfront. Caspian Sea behind me. Trying to get sunset views. I just realized this is east, that's west. That's where the sun sets. So basically I'm gonna see nothing here. It's like foggy as well. I think it's pollution. Maybe we can see something. Here are the views of the waterfront at Baku. Good vibes at the waterfront. Macam Nice, because it's like the shape of the coast, macam Nice, and the lights as well. There's a boulevard as well. It's like Promenade d'Anglais. I guess that's it for the second day in Baku. We're gonna head back. Probably get some snacks for tonight. Not sure if I'm gonna do anything tomorrow because might save up some energy for Rome. Okay, we'll see. Baku's been chill though. Like, didn't expect it to be this cool. They call Baku Paris of the East. We went here last night. Okay, there's like this market, Chamyesan Food Street, in the middle of the city, near our hotel. Might get some dinner. Not gonna eat now because I'm full from the day. But I'm just gonna get something to eat for tonight. See what's around. Banyak choices out here. It's now our third and final day, essentially, in Baku. Because tomorrow we'll be going off Patang, so terus ke airport. Don't really have much planned for today. Probably just gonna go a bit far outside of the city from Baku. First stop, coffee. Another day, another new cafe. Got the caramel macchiato and the chocolate croissant. Bro got the same thing.
Same thing. I didn't see the mango vanilla latte.
Mango vanilla latte. Nice cafe. Currently on the journey to Yanardağ, which is like a fire mountain on the outskirts of Baku. Currently stopping at the Baku Olympic Stadium, where they hosted the Euros and also the Europa League final in 2019. Next stop, Yanardağ. And we have arrived at Yanardağ. Yanardağ, I don't know how to say it. It's like a fire next to a hillside. Smaller than I thought. It's like eternal. Like, yeah, it doesn't stop burning. It's like thousands of years ago. I don't know how close I can get to it. Jump scare. It's very hot. You can feel that. Chilling by the Azerbaijani countryside. I don't know if you can see them. Ada orang pakai scooters. I was tempted to pay like 55 manat, which is like 20 pounds. I don't have that much money, bro. It's almost the end of my trip. And tomorrow we're going to Rome. There's a kid with a horse. We don't know where to go, so we're just gonna follow these scooter guys and see where they're going. This is where the scooter guys led us to. It's like a pond. There's something inside the pond, if you can see it. We're actually in the middle of nowhere, bruv. And we lost the scooter guys as well. They orang patah balik. What am I doing? There's like a trail, we're just gonna follow it. See where it leads us to. Bro, watch these over all the way there. I don't know what else is here. We're just walking through fields of nothing. Quite therapeutic though. Just finished exploring Yanardag. We're on the side of the street waiting for our taxi. Currently at our next stop, the Haydar Aliyev Mosque. Very nice mosque. It's like unique look. Very chamdamit. It's quite far from the city to be. We used the boat. The boat was pretty cheap, like 4 minutes, £2, like £1 each. Uzbek taxi prices. Let's see what's around this mosque. Looks pretty nice. Just chilling. The mosque just lit up. Good view of, I don't know what part of Baku this is. I actually don't know where we are. Can enter by taxi. I think there's a metro nearby. For our final day in Baku. Apparently you can't use the masjid. The masjid is closed. I think it's Maghrib sudah and Razan. So I'm guessing it's not in use. Looks nice though. Lights up. Just finished visiting the mosque. Now we are on the way back to the city center to get dinner. Probably call it an early night because tomorrow is gonna be a day of traveling. We need to wake up at like 9:30 tomorrow to catch our flight. Could do a plan flight. We need to wake up early, get ready and stuff. So yeah, gonna have dinner. Call it an early night. I guess that's goodbye to Baku. Back in the lovely streets of Baku city center. Trying to find dinner. Probably gonna go to the market again. Yeah, it's on Food Street. Good vibes, good vibes. One last time at the Yayasan Food Street before. I'm waiting for my corn dog right now. It's like a cheap version of bunchik. It's in like £2 for cheese and sausage with like Doritos coating. Let's see how it is. Here it is, a cheap bunsik. It looks good though. There's got goose. Cheese ball quite disappointing though. It's alright. Doritos, ada Doritos.
Dia ada souvenir.
Ano?
Dia ada.
Final verdict. Bunchik better. I would pay more for bunchik. Final day in Baku. Currently at the airport. 3 hours before our flight to Rome. Currently having some Makidis at Haydar Aliyev International Airport. Quite mahal. It's like
Paling murah
£8
£8.
for a Big Mac meal, medium meal. Yeah, airport prices are now mahal. I don't know. But it is what it is. Next stop, Rome. Just finished checking in. Now I'm at the departure gate. Quite a comfy departure gate. One of the better ones I've ever seen. These cocoons. Good scenery as well. A lot of lighting. There's sleeping pods as well if you want to sleep. Pretty impressive, if you ask me. Also better than Abu Dhabi. Better than most departure gates in London, definitely. If it wasn't for the stupidly expensive prices, this would be 10 out of 10 for me. But it's alright. It's alright. Time to say goodbye to Baku and say hello to Rome. We have arrived in Rome. Just a quick 24-hour transit here before our flight to Edinburgh tomorrow. I'm just gonna see what's around. Ajak ko kang lihat Colosseum sama Vatican City lang siya. Just to take off another world wonder and to take off another country. Staying overnight. Just abres check-in hotel there. Now we are on the way to the city center to see what we can do in the short time we have in Rome. First time in Rome, second time in Italy. Last time I was in Milan. First impression of Rome, not as bersih as Milan, I would say. Let's go! There it is, right behind me. My second wonder of the world after Petra, the Colosseum. I think it's closed, and we weren't planning to go in anyway. I would assume it would be expensive to go in. Cukup time lihat dari luar. Quite nice as well. It's like sunset. There it is, the inside of the Colosseum. Here are the walls. I'm gonna touch them. I touched the Colosseum walls. My second wonder of the world after Petra. Just finished visiting. Abis lihat Colosseum. Now we're at the Roman Forum area. I think it's more tutup because it's night time. Trying to find a way to the Trevi Fountain. Seems like it's closed. Ran into a dead end. Behind me is the Foro di Traiano, the Trajan Forum complex, the Foro di Augusto. Pretty cool, nice lights considering we just stumbled upon it. So a lot of construction going on. I don't know what they're doing. Banyak jalan dead end. It's a problem for us to navigate to Trevi. That's how you know we're close to the Trevi Fountain. Lots and lots of tourists. Limbagichan Bagambara, guys. There's a lot of people. Ramai bros, Ramai. Ramai Brabis. Currently the next day, final day of the trip. Heading off to Edinburgh tonight. Later, Patang, I mean. Gotta finish what we can in Rome. Currently at the farmer's market near our hotel. Probably gonna get some breakfast, some coffee, some cappuccino. Italian cappuccino. First stop, breakfast. But like a Fagotin, chocolate, and Italian cappuccino. Can't get more Italian than this, bro. Living the life. On the way to the Vatican now. Bringing all our bags because of San Isidro's airport. Beautiful weather, man. Arrived at the Vatican. Right behind me is St. Peter's Basilica and the obelisk of St. Peter. It's actually free to go in. You look at this line. Look at this line, bro. All the way from there. All the way there. Goes around this piazza. It says it takes like 3 hours to get into. 3 hours from now we need to be at the airport, so maybe next time. Basically everything behind the St. Peter's Basilica, the Sistine Chapel, the gardens, you need to like wait for the 3-hour queue or buy tickets. We don't have time, we don't have money, so check up the piazza. And technically another country. So this is my 29th country. Pretty cool. I guess that's the end. Heading off to our next place. Probably gonna go to the Spanish Steps, find some ice cream, and head off to the airport in like 2 hours time. At the top of the Spanish Steps. Pretty good view of Spain. I mean Rome. Nice city if you go to the right places. When in Italy, you gotta try gelato. Just search up some Google Maps. This was the highest rated nearby. Very good. Got mascarpone, hazelnut, cinnamon. €3.50. Best €3 ever. I know, stop in Rome before I go to the train station and head off to the airport. Heading back to the train station now. Head off to Ciampino Airport. So I guess that's goodbye Rome. It's been a nice, less than 24 hours. Basically sampai aja semua. So I'm happy. End of a very long trip. Actually cannot wait to get back home and get some rest. Currently at Ciampino Airport. Going on the flight back to Edinburgh soon. I'm actually happy we're going back. I kinda miss Edinburgh now. Miss my bed. Next stop, Edinburgh. And we're back. Finally, back in Edinburgh. Home sweet home. The end of a very, very long trip. Now, time to sleep.